skin in the game.
We've launched.
We have launched, and we haven't seen each other for 2 weeks.
2 weeks, just over 2 weeks, I think.
Withdrawal symptoms.
Since your MBE party.
Oh, that was a party.
It was a party.
It was the stress leading up to it. I was freaking out. Had you, Tina, Edward, told me to get over myself and just get on with it because it'll be fine. And then the day of the party, freaking out, but it was amazing. Looking back now, thinking, what was I stressing about?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone that meant something to me was in the room. And it was just, I'm still buzzing from it. It's been a couple of weeks, but I'm still buzzing from it. It was amazing.
It was really enjoyable to be there, and it was so fabulous to witness your whole family celebrating.
Your family.
It was beautiful, really beautiful.
And having Pat there was amazing. Your Pat, having him was just wonderful.
Well, I think he thought it was his BAFTA celebration.
Yes! Yes! Oh, gosh. Oh, it was good.
Yeah, it was
Thank
really
you for
good.
being there.
No, it was
Thank you for your
absolute.
support, your encouragement, and just telling me to get on with it.
Always. I'm really excited, actually, to be coming with you in October.
We just make these decisions and do these things, which I just love it. So in October, we're going to be doing another screening, cancer screening, in Nigeria, in Lagos. And you're coming. And hopefully we'll be able to do this, an episode there, right, when we're on ground.
Yeah.
I think that would be great. And I'm really excited because when you go and do all this cancer screening or whatever it is, you come back and tell the story to your nearest and dearest and go, oh, that's lovely, that's amazing. It's different when you're there in person. So I'm glad you're going to be there in person, getting stuck in, let's get things ready, let's get the patients through, blah, blah, blah.
And I think it would be really nice to share this while we're there. Because, I mean, that's probably skin in the game.
That is skin in the game, yes.
And so it's really important, I think, for all of us to walk our talk. And when we engage with something, to really engage.
That's right. That's right.
You know, there are times when people are on the periphery for whatever reason, but when you've really made a decision to get involved, to then share that proper involvement helps create the added warmth.
I think it's the authenticity of it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything the words that we always seem to use, you and I, is just real, authentic is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just get on with it. If we find any obstacles, we just deal with it when they come. So I'm looking forward to us, walking the talk around Lagos.
I think we're also, it kind of re-emphasises that analogy I mentioned that my brother had shared with the coal in the middle of the fire.
That's right.
And that warmth of when we're all together and we're pulling people together,
it's creating
that
something.
Energy that is created from that warmth of the hot coal in the middle, rather than us on the outside trying to operate without so much heat.
That's
individually.
Right. That's right. So it's crazy because we haven't seen each other for a couple of weeks, and since the MBE party happened, you went away.
Yes.
Glamorous. For me, no, do not change the picture I have. To me, it is glamorous, okay? So just leave me with that picture in my head.
It has some glamorous aspects.
So where were you?
Cannes Film Festival.
There you go. And tell me about that.
So my really dear friend Jojo Dye, she's been in the film industry forever. So I think it was something like her 35th or 36th Cannes. And 11 years ago, she started a pop-up club, which is on the beach, but it takes over a restaurant. It almost becomes it's better than Soho House, dare I say, but it's sort of a Soho House on the beach, where all of the film community come and hold their meetings. There's a section where they can go and eat and have their, food for, proper restaurant style, but it's just this hub of amazing energy, all film associated. And Jojo is just an absolute breath of joy. And at some point I'd really like to have her in, we've said we bring people in for a chat.
Absolutely.
She's just somebody who would be a real great person to bring in.
Fab.
And the whole Global Entertainment Awards group, the whole team were there, which was again just a celebration of a wonderful group of individuals that have formed an association to celebrate something that had never been celebrated before. So up until they started, there wasn't a celebration or an award for the part of the industry that advertises and markets the films. So for the people who actually get the bums on the seats.
Gotcha.
So there were no
Gotcha.
trailer awards or key art for poster awards or digital marketing awards for the people that are getting the films to market and for people to go and see. So it's just a wonderful group, and it's a really it's fabulous to watch that grow in the way that it has, with supporters like the Production Guild, Lindsay Duffy, who's again an incredible inspiration and energy provider.
See what I mean? Glamorous. when I spoke to you, when we talk on WhatsApp, like, how you getting on, where are you, etc., and you're describing where you are, in my head I'm painting this picture, laying in my bed in Milton Keynes, feeling quite jealous, green with envy, knowing exactly I'd rather be there.
Well, we did have 3 days of monsoon, so
I don't even care. I don't care. But it was good.
Yeah, no, it was
Because
really,
you look,
really good.
first when I said to you, you look quite relaxed and quite chill, a bit of colour, vitamin D, the sun has kissed your skin, and yeah.
Yeah, the sun kissed my skin for about 3 hours, I think.
I don't care.
On the Saturday
afternoon. Wow. I was here in the UK, the sun kissed my skin for 30 seconds. So yeah, I know where I'd rather be. But it was good.
It was really good.
A lot of networking, because I know what you're like. I said to you, what did I call you in there?
A virus. I think it was that.
In the best possible way, I love you. But you kind of go in somewhere and it's like infecting everything. Everybody gets Karenalized without even knowing it. So tell me, what did you spread there? What's happened? Because dots always connect with you.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a few projects at the moment. So one of them I mentioned to you before, which was the Narcissist's Daughter book that my friend Kylie has written, and we're looking to take that to become a TV series.
Wow.
So that was part of the offering. There are a couple of other things at the moment that I can't actually talk about in any detail because I'm on a strict NDA, and I may be shot if I mention it.
That's fine.
So I've got a couple of really exciting things, but what I can say is one of them is an awards that will be on the Sunday the 8th of March next year, 2025, female centric, so it's International Women's Week, as it were.
Got it.
Month, as it's now become.
I like it. Wait. Is that virus thing again? International Women's Day, week, month. It'll be years.
So that's going to be. I'll be able to announce that one quicker, I think, than a couple of the other projects. But yeah, sometimes you just have to put yourself out there and start to create the vibe, and by doing that, it's just phenomenal what happens.
You do. You said something again to me this morning where not being afraid to ask. I normally say to people, particularly people I mentor, I'm not afraid to ask. That's such bullshit. I am afraid to ask sometimes. In fact, I don't ask because I don't know why I don't ask. We're talking about childcare, for example. It's half term. Kids are home. In fact, if you guys hear any noise there, it's my children in the other office. And sort of trying to manage and balance all that and do it alone. And you said to me, just ring me, I just talk about mine. And, we don't ask. If you don't ask, how would you get help?
No. And it's so important. And I then said to you that I wouldn't ask for anything I wasn't prepared to give 100-fold to. That
got me, because absolutely, you said about relationships. It's a dual carriageway.
Mm-hmm.
I've always said that every relationship has to be selfish. I have to be gaining something from my relationship with you, and you have to be gaining something from your relationship with me.
Mm-hmm.
If not, what's the point?
Yeah, because I said to you, didn't I? Relationships are a currency.
I love that. Relationships are a currency.
Really, really great friend associate of mine, Laura Hamid, in the US. We just immediately aligned with that currency conversation. When we first had that conversation, I said, oh my gosh, you're the first person who's literally talked to me about relationships being a currency. I said, that's something I've always said, it's a currency. And I remember years ago now, gosh, it must have been something like 1996, when a director of mine said to one of my colleagues, watch Karen, she collects favours like the bank collects interest. You never know when she's going to call them in. But you can't refuse because of what she's done for you.